Anyway, let's get started here. My name's John Schorgl, and thanks for the introductions and LSI's invitation, and thanks for all of you, and good morning. I want to highlight that if I get done early, I'm going to just keep talking. So anyway, one of the issues that you highlighted earlier, Bill, was the issue with any implants at all. They become challenged. There's called foreign body response or rejection. And it happens to just about every device that's implanted, and certainly stents are not exempt from it. But a significant portion of the body is made up of tubes, right? Lumens. And they have a tendency to either close down or open up, like an aneurysm. And our goal is to open that which is closed and close which that is open. Pretty simple. But our quest is to utilize the best in class in biotechnologies, and we're going to leverage it with human amnion, which is the inner lining of the placenta. So we've gotten the first and only human amnion-derived covered stent. Amnion, one of the unique properties of it, it does not trigger foreign body response or rejection. And you're living proof of it, all of us in here. Our initial indication is we're going to go for lung cancer, and it's for obstructions caused by malignant cancers that plug up the airway, and they need to be immediately open and stay open. And we received a de novo granted clearance, which are as rare as hen's teeth, from the FDA Q4 last quarter. We're located in Minneapolis, great biocluster. We have a very small, a very lean operation of 10, but we accomplished all this with a clearance. And right now, with our experienced, very successful leadership team, we are driving ahead to get commercialized in Q3 of this year. And we finished up just closing a round that will last us through 2025 and maybe into a little bit into 2026, a little over $5 million. And we are post 30 million, but pre-FDA post money of 30 million. Limited market release we're shooting for is Q3 of 2025, and obviously what we're doing is ramping up our QMS system as well as building. And it's mutter's work, we've all done it before, but put the nose to the grindstone and get it up and going. And we'll have more human data in the second half of this year. So we are raising around a Series C senior preferred of about 25 million. So the device is pretty simple. It's been around for decades, if not for over a century. Both catheters and stents, we have a long, successful history of well-trusted performance. If you're going to pick a stent or a catheter, what do you pick? You pick the best. But what we do, we combine them together, and it is a new-to-the-world application that that we've developed. We've completed design lock, got it cleared, and moved it through FDA grant clearance. The market is huge on stents. Our initial market, the overall market's about 18 billion worldwide, head-to-toe stents, both non-vascular and vascular. We got to stay focused as we always are. And the first indications will be for tracheobronchial obstructions, carotid, iliac, and then above and below the knee. But the total available market is over $5 billion, where all luminal diseases that we can enter into over the next couple of years. Amnion has an outstanding performance as a patch for anywhere from wound care to surgical implant, from head to toe, and with incredible biological properties. Here's a blow-up of a microscopy of amnion on the left and a polymer on the right. The amnion is stable, restored, and bioincorporated. This is an implant, and unfortunately, polymers are forever chemicals. I have a foreign body response or rejection. They do not restore, and they're not incorporated. So our chronic study was required to do by the FDA, 90-day study, was you have to not only show safety, but also benefits. And the benefits were we had less mucosal accumulation, less stent migration, and less inflammation, where the control that we ran against, which is a market leader, commercial market leader, met or exceeded worst case in the literature on issues from the implanted device. In actuality, what we were able to get was we had 100% patency, we had 0 migration, and the airways and the stents were fully patent, and we did not require intervention. The control, well, it had stent migration, 75%, and the other one actually got expectorated, which they got coughed out, which is not unusual in animal studies for airway studies. It was either partially or fully occluded, and the airway, one of the controls had to be re-intervened, had to be cleaned out. So the histopathology on this is ours bioincorporated. We had reciliated epithelium, no migration, and the market leader had a foreign body response, significant inflammation, diffuse from end to end, and it migrated significantly. So, and one of the most important things about the airways, it has ciliated epithelial cells that clear the lungs constantly. It removes debris, pathogens, as well as fluids. There is no ciliated mucoid ciliary escalator or clearance occurring on polymer-covered stents versus ours. We immediately were able to reestablish and restore that performance. So Series C, we're raising $25 million. I think these are obvious processes. So, like I said, we have a commercial plan that we put together, and we're going to be launching at the end of this year and through 2026. Are going after new indications, and those new indications will be the iliac carotid as well as for above and below the knee. Obviously ramping up more SKUs, more shelf life, that's typical launch work. And we'll be expanding our team on this Series C up to over 50 from 11. So in summary of our performance, well, we've done all this for under $10 million, but FDA clearance, IPs filed, issued, over 40 patents on our foundational patents plus trademark. Our preclinical data is very exciting, and we'll be publishing, hopefully filing in the next month or two with CHEST. The platform is very flexible from head to toe, very established markets, but also white space as well that we feel we can go where no stent has gone before. We think that there's multiple successful pathways, both in the medical device as well as the biological existing markets. Exits recently for stents, as well as Amnion companies, has been between $160 million to $1.1 billion. Anyway, I thank you for your time. Please visit us at our LinkedIn. And of course, this is forward viewing. So thank you.